Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, my name's Travis, and I'm so glad that you're able to be here with me today. So, we're able to go over this wonderful idea of Euro Hostel that I have to make a great future for us together. So, we're able to go over this wonderful idea of Euro Hostel that I have to make a great future for us together. According to Merriam-Webster's definition for hostel, it's an inexpensive way for travelers to find unique destinations and stay at facilities. Pretty cheap. But let me go over something really quick. This is not the hostel that I'm talking about for any travelers, because I'm sure this is not something that interests them. Through all my research that I've gone through, the three countries I think that we should start with would be England, France, and Italy. As you can see from the three countries that I've chosen for us, France and Italy actually are neighboring countries, and England, which is part of the United Kingdom, is actually just across the English Channel. But if you're sitting back just wondering why I chose these three countries, let's kind of go over this real quick and I can show you why. But let's start with France. What's so popular about it? Of course, you got the French Riviera, and also you've got Paris as well. Of course, in Paris, you have the Arc de Triomphe and the Eiffel Tower. Then there's the French Louvre, and of course, obviously, once again, the French Riviera. But hold on a few seconds. Why did I choose France? Well, looking over the stats, France is the number one visited country in all of Europe. They have 82.6 million visitors each year. That's not too shabby for those type of numbers. Just getting a small percentage will be a great investment for Euro Hostel for sure. Now let's look over Italy. They're actually the number 3 most visited country in all of Europe with 52.4 million visitors. But according to U.S. News and World Report, Rome is the number 1 city of all of Europe for visitors as well. I mean, look what Italy has. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. They also have Venice. And let's not forget the Vatican or the Colosseum in Rome. Now let's go to England. They're the number 4 most visited country in Europe with 35.8 million visitors. Now I think we need to go ahead and start with this country being the primary country to start with because one, they have our native language, and also they have 2 major airports, plus Scotland, Wales, and Ireland already have a huge population of hostel tourists, and England's actually starting to grow as well. Of course, look what they have to offer for you as well. Of course, the London Bridge, as well as Stonehenge. Let's not forget the Queen's Palace over at Buckingham Palace, as well as Big Ben, and of course, we can't forget the double-decker buses for all the touring that all of our customers will be going on. Of course, they can also get around by going through the underground, which is our public subway system that they have in England. They can get around just about everywhere in all of England on their public transit system. Plus, then they'll also see the shores of Dover as they're leaving England to go over to France to visit one of our other Euro hostels as well. Plus, what else is England also known for? Of course, their fish and chips. They have the best fish and chips in the world. So we can definitely get some different discounts with different companies throughout that would actually love to partner with us. Now let's see a few things maybe that some of the travelers don't want to have. For instance, right here, you see big open spaces. Nothing's locked up. People want to feel secure. They want to know that all their stuff is actually valuable. That's why they call them their valuables. So with our hostels, we're going to actually make sure we have stuff they can lock away. Plus, our patrons, when they come over, we want to make sure they can have fun and also unwind, because when they're out touring around, they're going to be all busy, but at the same time, when they come back, they want to have something fun to do and exciting. Somewhere else so they can be able to relax as well. As you can see here, there is a lot of shared space, but not only are they looking for a good place to sleep, but they also want to stow away their belongings. You can see right here, they have lockers that are designated for each mattress and each bed, and they can store away their belongings, and then they can kind of leave whenever they please. It's got a nice little security system for them as well. Plus, look at this. You can also add some more revenue as well by having a bar to sell food and drinks, stuff like that, to all the patrons when they come in from a long day out, touring around or just hanging out, seeing what's new in the area. Let's not forget about the internet cafe. We need to make sure we have that as well, because a lot of our tourists and travelers, they want to make sure they can keep in touch with their family and friends. Now what I'm looking to get, though, is something sleek and chic, something that people are going to enjoy. Plus, when they leave, they're going to tell all their friends, family members, other people on different websites. They're going to have reviews and say how awesome everything is, how great the bedding, how everything is clean, and just out of this world. If you took a $350,000 investment You're looking at about a $1,500 payment a month, plus about roughly another $1,000 for utilities and such. You're roughly going to have to make about $80, $90 a day just to keep afloat. If you have 100 beds, you're renting them out for $20 a day. That's $2,000 a day you can make. Let's just say you only had 50% occupancy at the worst. You're still looking at about roughly $1,000 a day, which is $30,000 a month. Not too bad. Also, by making these new hostels the way that I think we need to make them, you can stow away your personal belongings. Also, you can close out your particular area. You can even get more privacy. People might be willing to pay a couple more dollars more. Every bit counts. I think it's a good investment, and I hope that you can join me and we can go on this venture together. Thank you so much. I appreciate you listening to me while we're here this afternoon. Thank you.